Hi, evening everybody, it's Caroline here, and I am sitting out here by the river. Let me just show you quickly. Here we are, the River Thames, and I'll just do a quick pan around because it is absolutely glorious out here. Hope you can see that. But yeah, it's the first time I've been out here for my little walk in a couple of weeks, and it feels wonderful. And I really wish I'd do it more often, and I keep saying that to myself. But anyway, I was just going to give you a quick update really on what I'm up to and what I've learned, what lessons I've learned from my job, my latest, newest part-time little job in the shop. So it's been interesting, I think it's fair to say, and people ask me am I enjoying it, and I hesitate, and the only reason I hesitate is because the job itself is fine. It's not particularly taxing, it's not mentally taxing certainly, physically yes, physically in terms of, you know, it's standing on my feet for 6 hours at a time, 7 hours sometimes, but it's not so much that, it's actually the early starts in the morning because I've ended up doing quite a few of the open the shop shifts. The shop opens at 6:30 a.m, which means I'm there from 6:15, which means alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning. And for anyone who knows me, I'm not a morning person. I don't do mornings. For me that's the middle of the night, so that has been a struggle, I'll be honest. I've been trying to get to bed earlier in the evenings, but I find that difficult because it's light here in the evenings nowadays till about 9 o'clock, and just the thought of going to bed, you know, sort of 9:30, 10, it's not in my nature. So, but I have been getting to bed earlier, but even then I wasn't sleeping that well either because I was worried about waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it's physically demanding, not particularly mentally demanding, but it's taken quite a lot out of me, and it has totally disrupted my routine because the shifts are not regular. So week to week I'll be doing different shifts, and sometimes I get a text message from the boss in the morning saying, hey Caroline, do you want to work today? And in the beginning I was saying yes, I was taking all the shifts that were going, thinking this is good, but I've had to rein it back, and I've learned that it's a job for a purpose. It's a job for a limited amount of time, I think. I'm going to keep doing it for a little while because at the moment it's still serving a purpose. It's still getting me out of the house. It's still getting to know people in the local community, and it's still helping out during the quarantine, during the lockdown, even though the lockdown's kind of been lifted a bit recently. And it is still bringing in some money. But I think I was having a chat with a friend this week, and I've realised, in fact, a couple of things have come up this week that have made me think that, is it adding to my life or subtracting from my life? And it kind of feels like it's subtracting more than it's adding. It is adding, but it's taking a lot out of me, and the disruption to my routine has caused a lot of slowdown, I suppose, in the amount of work I can do on my online business. And my online business is where my heart is. That's my long-term plan. That's where I want to be going, and that's what I enjoy doing. But it's not just that; it's the lifestyle. It's the being able to work for myself, like control my day, be in charge of when I work, how much I work, and so that I can come out and do stuff like this. You know, enjoy my local countryside, fresh air, nature, and all that lovely stuff. Which when you're, on a shift, you've got set times, and I've got to be there for that time, and I'm trading my time for money, working for a boss, all the things that I deliberately left behind, to do this online business. And so I'm going to start working on an exit plan. And the main reason for that is that it's okay while we're in lockdown because it's not like I can go anywhere else, but it ties me down geographically. So when the lockdown is kind of loosened off even more, I'm going to want to, go visit people, go see people, family, friends, even go to the Netherlands, places like that. And I can't do that if I've got a job tying me down. So I'm going to start looking again for ways of working, ways of earning money, put more effort into finding other things I can do that fit more in alignment with the kind of lifestyle I want to lead, with geographical flexibility and time flexibility, so that I can, just have a deliverable, just have something that I need to deliver by a deadline, but then it's up to me, how much time I spend on it, when I spend that time. As long as I meet the delivery, then I get paid. So that's the kind of work I want to be doing. So I've gone back onto Upwork again and had another look at what's going on there, and there's a few things on there that I should really apply for, and I will do. So yeah, it's been useful though, this job. It has got me to know more people in my local community, which has been good and made me feel more settled and more supported and more integrated into the local society, I suppose. And I've got more connections and contacts now, and the money's been helpful, definitely, but when I start thinking about it in terms of the fact that I could slog my guts out for 6-7 hours on a shift in the day and I'll earn the same amount of money or less than I would earn if I got one sale in my online business, and knowing that one sale is helping somebody to transform their life and make massive changes to change their life for the better, that is so much more rewarding than helping people buy alcohol and cigarettes and crisps and sweets, which is part of life and it is essential, but it feels like that's the kind of job that anyone can do, whereas the online business stuff, that's more me, that's more in line with my purpose, my skills, my vision, my mission, everything. So yeah, that's kind of, oh, we've got a swan coming to join us here, say hello, if you can see that. But haven't got any, oh, we've got the cygnets as well, look at that, little babies. But yeah, okay, I think that's a good note there to end it there, folks, before I get attacked by the swan. And can you see that? Hello. They're all coming, the whole family's come to join us. Hello. Oh, you don't have a go at me, you came to see me. Carry on. I'm not going to attack your cygnets. There we go. Right. We'll leave it there, folks. That's the local wildlife. And hope you're all well. Take care. And I will see you again soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.